proud of what I pulled off there.
Yeah, well, it doesn't matter if you're proud about it. I should know what you're going to do. This is a television show that we created.
I think Lou would agree when I said it was.
Don't bring her into this. She doesn't belong as a part of this conversation.
I think Lou would agree when I said everything I just did was purely beneficial to the show.
You don't have to.
I've done nothing wrong. I should push the chin back. This would have been a lot cooler if my chair was in the right position the first time. You guys could go on. Just thank me later for saving the show. And time for Jack Gordon's segment. Jack Gordon is a friend of ours, and he puts together these product reviews for us. He's been doing it for a long time. It's nice to finally have a medium to get them out there. So, Jack Gordon's segment. We actually have a copy of it, but we still need it back like we're watching it on the screen.
That I would pay to see.
Oh, hi, Gay. I'm here to talk to you today about Cholula hot sauce. I said sauce.
Okay, that was good. Brought to you by Cholula's Cholula hot sauce.
Can we talk about this is stupid.
What sort of segments do you have on your show?
Sound effects, memories, general discussion where we take apart what the actual definition or what the thing we're talking about actually means. And we also have...
Could you give an example? The general discussion segment? Sounds like a segment I'd like to copy.
Well, let's talk about peanut butter. Let's go back to that.
The lie.
I'm going to pull a segment from what I believe your show is like. Well, you know, radio shows, they always play music. Well, I'm going to do a song that I think is relevant to right now. One sec. One sec. That's you.
Okay, alright, I was getting into it. Didn't think there'd be a punchline there that involved me.
Let's just say video's here to stay, okay? We're going to be making films until the day we die.
It's only gotten better. Analog is a thing of the past, and radio is it's antiquated. It's bullshit.
I mean, sound basically stopped getting better in the late 19th century. So that's why we really bring video to the equation, to push what's important a couple steps further.
I think you're confused.
Don't tell us what we are on our own show.
Well, the power of the image can only go so far.
You hear that, folks? The power of the image.
Something radio has nothing to offer.
Can only go so far, and if there's nothing behind the image, then there's nothing.
What? If you want to watch her radio show, you can find it on Facebook, she said. So just look
Dissect
up.
Effect.
Just look
Dissect.
up. Just look up Lou Goncalves on Facebook, and you can find her radio show.
I'll be there.
It's called Lou's Show or something.
She talks to you about, like,
Peanut
if she's talking about peanut butter, she'd tell you it's made of peanuts, it's made of butter. It's the general discussion segment. She has peanut butter sound effects. That's a sloshing. What's going on over there?
card is full. You guys can fill that.
I got another card in my camera bag.
Tumblr, we'll have a Tumblr out there.
You got some photos of SpongeBob on here. Can I
Can I see that before you format it? I just don't want you to delete it. If it's good for us.
It looks really good.
Is that all I have on there?
Pretty much SpongeBob.
Yes.
Oh. Second camera is rolling, so we're good.
Yeah, the camera guy. I got all the. Yeah, you know what happened.
No, I know what happened.
No, it's not this participatory. It's a talk show. The camera guy doesn't talk.
Well, you called
If you
me
watch
up
Jimmy
there.
Fallon as the guy like
You
blah blah
called me
blah,
up
I'm on the
there.
f***ing camera. Look at me. Jimmy Kimmel. How many Jimmys are there? Jimmy Seinfeld. You don't see these camera guys holding the camera and talking. They're holding the camera and doing their jobs, and you don't even have to hold it. So you got it good. You're looking at cameras, okay? You're sitting there and looking at cameras, and that's what you're gonna do.
Is everyone calm?
I know having a controversial guest on the show is kind of what we set out to do, and there will be these high tension moments, and that's something we want to both show but also suppress. So we're definitely gonna edit out the parts where I seem like an asshole.
Yeah, he'll probably do that.
I got a text over here. Oh, Max. Yeah, let me call Max Roberts. I need to give him a little. Okay. Hey, Max.
Hey, Max.
We called you earlier. We were wondering what the password was, but you weren't there, so we had to use our useless camera guy to do it.
Oh, I'm very sorry. Yeah, my phone was not on, as it turns out.
Well, I told you
That was the issue.
I told you Saturday, so I
Max.
expected your phone to be up.
We did
Here's
tell you.
Avery.
Max, I told you, you said, all right, perfect, in the trailer that you'd be available on Saturday the 17th.
I did, but you know, when you have a giant oil spill in your house, things happen. You know, you know when things happen. You know when big things happen. You know what I mean? Just when things happen, just things don't go.
All right,
right.
well,
Things happen.
just be available next time. Because we called you and we couldn't figure it out.
I mean, if you really thought about it, I wasn't.
This show has been a disaster. Well, I don't really know how much more we have to talk about.
You said you're a film major.
That's correct.
What sort of films do you do? Are they like radio films? Or is that not a thing?
Radio's not a medium that you can
Welcome to
separate.
part 2 of what's going on. I'm just doing this so we could edit it and then have like a good intro for the second. And here we are back with Lou. Lou, how's it going?
It's going. It's going.
And we'll probably cut back to stuff we already did. So
Yeah, that's the beauty of
film, you
film
can,
is that we
you're,
can, you
with
can
audio,
play
you
the
can't
time.
really reverse the order of stuff.
We should
You
stop.
can't really edit audio and move it around. It's very solid. Like we could do sound effects too, just like Lou's show, but we could actually have some visuals. Say you want to do a clap sound effect. We'll add that in post. Snap sound effect. Oh, shout sound effect. Oh, how do you do sound effects on your show? Is it just like they don't really know what's going on because it's just audio?
We preface it.
So you say,
Here's a sound effect.
here's a clap sound effect, or here's a snap sound effect, here's a shout sound effect,
That's
but I'm not
correct.
going to show you the funny visual to go along with it.
Exactly. I had an idea for our subject on Velcro, and I have Velcro shoes.
Well, that's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Could you do a little more?
We'll probably cut your voice in post and just, what we do in videos, we just add these really high quality sound effects. Like you want Velcro, that's what you get
Well,
in
it's
video.
more of a.
Velcro going back on.
Yep. Well, it's a lot quieter because the. Which is a. fact, it probably doesn't make really any noise.
Velcro going back on. We'll probably edit out our voices in post to make this sound exceptional.
Well, maybe your voice, but mine's really good.
Velcro going back on. So we're looking for a camera guy. We're looking for some better guests.
Definitely better guests.
Well, if you do a radio show, don't bother responding, because we've grilled that.
We don't want more radio snobs
We've kind
on
of-
the show.
We've kind of destroyed it. Picture of radio here. Destroyed that radio.
Sort of like destroying radio.
Do that again, but I have a song I'm gonna play over it. Wait, we need the chorus.
Well, this can be added in post, like we were talking about. You know, we don't have to sync it up on the phone. We can literally put it on. I think if we could get one last thing from Lou, it'd be to her to tell the cameras that our show's better than hers. What's going on?
What is going on? Avery and Joel's show is better than my radio show, Dissect Effect.
Then Lou's radio show.
Destroyed radio.
Get destroyed.
Strike this down.
Yeah, let's
Can you strike this down?
strike that down, huh?